to ever have
You
died
got
in
one?
this room by that. And
Yeah. There's a Minecraft glitch where if you take damage and you're in the same block as somebody, it like launches you out of that block. And so I remember, I think it was the first playthrough that we had of it. We were all dropping down into this room, and the people who didn't hold shift would take damage in the middle block and get sent flying into the void.
Minereepers. That's also what allows
No
us
one's
to do that thing with the lava on
Oh,
the
yeah.
event server.
Yeah.
The damage is so high from the knockback we got from everybody that it just launched us up 2 blocks.
Yeah.
All in all, though, I would like to say that this was one of the most fun projects I worked on doing this room. It was
this one
really
actually
fun
took
trying to
Robert.
engineer it.
This one actually took Robert longer to work on than the boss room.
Oh, really?
I think if we
Robert.
laid out how long it took, I think this one actually took a bit longer, just
Dude.
because the player controls it instead of us dictating what happens when.
Yeah. Do those
biggest
skulls
thing
on
was-
each of the like crosses say anything?
You'd have to
Right.
find out.
God damn it.
It was
The biggest thing about this room was, there for a while, there was a working version of it, but it didn't perform the way I wanted it to, because, like, even if something happens by chance, as we've seen with, like, DCS and the boss here,
the boss series.
that's not quality assurance. So we want to make sure that we're doing the best job we can to make something that's reliable and will work 100% of the time.
Yeah.
So it takes a little longer.
The players get mad when we close a dungeon off for bug fixing, but it's important to see what really goes on behind the scenes, which is why we are doing this this video right here, just to kind of explain what goes on. When something happens like at DCS, Robert and I sometimes have to go through and actually rewire whole different areas. So the boss room at DCS really plagued us, and it still plagues Robert
To this day.
It should be done.
to this day.
It gets fixed.
Because it's got, it's very interactive, and isn't just a wave shoot thing.
Yeah.
And I mean, we're not just sitting there and letting it do nothing for weeks at a time. It's being worked on as fast as we can.
Yeah.
But I mean, you saw how many command blocks are up above just this one room right here. And while not every room has it, the ones that Robert does now are more compact and have like 50 to 100 lines of code in one.
Damn.
Sometimes.
That's pretty impressive. Okay, so we're coming up on the end of this room here.
Coming up on the end of this is funny right here. Step on that pressure plate right there. There's been at least one playthrough where someone steps off of that and their entire team falls through.
Oh, like right now? No, kidding.
And Matt
Last time we
called
did
it.
as a group.
Matt called it, and he was like, "Someone's gonna step off that and kill their entire team." And now we're through here.
I fell through that hole.
I know.
There was a hole.
How come save you? You need 2 people, I think,
Hello?
right?
I TP'd him.
Oh, well, now
You
I'm
mentioned a
stuck.
hole.
Yay.
I just jumped in.
You have to press that button back there.
Yeah.
Oh, or not.
So that button was put in between the first beta test and the first time that you guys went through this dungeon. If you guys remember,
No,
you
I
became a
remember.
thorn in my. Don't go ahead. You became a thorn in my side.
With this room.
The end of this dungeon. Because you guys were like, I don't want to do the parkour. There's got to be some way across it without doing it.
I figured out
And,
a way.
You guys stayed in the air room to get out of this.
Yeah.
You guys.
They were so bent on not doing it because they would lose 75% of their people. that
Yeah.
They would
To
stay in
this
the air
one
and
room.
complete it again.
You gotta
Or-
admit,
or
swimming through
even-
lava was pretty
Yeah, that one time when everybody swam through lava. I don't know if I still have a picture of that.
Oh
but
yeah,
if I do,
I think I have a
did the
recording of you
parkour
guys swimming
normally.
through the lava.
yeah, I'll put that on screen if I have that. That was hilarious.
But I couldn't do anything for like the first week that we released the update because I would watch you guys do Shrine of the Dusk like twice a
That's
day
pro.
and find a new way to skip it. And so I added like TPs and barricades and different fail safes and invisible walls so that no one could
God damn it, everybody
I found a
swams.
way. You
Could
jump in the
grapple.
lava near like the left side, and then you grapple up when you're in the lava from the wall.
Is this a
Little
new
wall.
skill?
I didn't know that.
no.
No, this
What?
one's been here.
It's been there.
I've never seen that at any point in any
Here
dungeon.
we see my masterful roof design.
We're gonna die.
I never really paid attention to the roof. I'm
Nah.
gonna look at it
Something
right
I think I'd like to mention here. On a normal occasion, all the dungeons we do are resettable, so that anybody who logs onto an instance, once the team is done, can go and play it again without the server rebooting.
now. I got you, Matt.
But DCS and Shrine of the Dusk both have so many features that are impossible to just reset with what we have. That they're the only two dungeons right now that you can't just go back through and replicate, unless a
Yeah.
reboot's happened or it's a fresh server.
Which is definitely a, you know, a problem. But
Yeah.
it's something that we had to sacrifice to keep cool things like when we open the store, you know, the TNT falls through and breaks the door,
Yeah.
or the unique boss fights where the torches get lit and stuff like that. Parts of it are
Minereepers.
resettable, but other parts just
Yeah.
aren't.
So
Do
these
you,
Oh,
pressure plates,
Robert.
though.
do you like get a
Get over
knockback
here.
sword and knock back me into like the side and just get the parkour?
Maybe.
If you get the OG Simoon song, you can do it.
Oh wow. Died.
This
Oh,
isn't
okay.
really that hard.
It's not.
No.
I'm bad at this game. I'm
So
sorry.
I also this is another room that was edited, and
You know they can still
Edited a
cheat it,
lot.
right?
I died. Hello.
shut up.
Like right
They
now.
can walk along
Bye,
the
Sad.
wall and do
I'm
a
going-
cast
I'm
No,
going
no,
attack.
I fixed that. Oh,
No.
did I not fix that?
No.
Urgh.
I just did it.
No,
So you go over
Robert.
here, press this button.
No, you're
Dang
not.
it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You see, I even
got
changed
this,
it
I
so
got
you
this.
guys couldn't
Press
spam
it,
click
press
it.
it. Press it.
Yeah.
Huh?
You fixed so many bugs because of us. Because we kept finding ways to cheat it.
That's a good thing. Yeah.
Ooh, it starts over
You know
here.
what?
Sad die.
I'm just I'm gonna cheat.
Just go game
Yeah,
mode,
Robert.
Robert.
Cheat with me. Come on, TP.
Oh, Matt, you were
really
lagging so
lagging.
I made
bad.
it. Oh,
I'm lagging so hard. on
Halo.
this.
I made it.
I'm going next.
I can't do
Oh,
my
God.
parkour.
Okay, go.
Matt, you didn't jump.
Look at how
So
good
this
I
is
am.
why
Jeez.
75% of the people die. And
Oh my
we had
God.
so much fun watching people do this because they would get through, you know, the other 3/4 of the dungeon without losing a player. Then they'd come here, and me and Matt would be like 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, 4 down.
We kept chats of that.
We kept-
We would just whisper each other every
we
time
would
someone
send
died.
messages back and forth, and you'd be like 1 down, 2 down.
Oh.
And this happened with your group because you bought like 16 people in one of the times.
I remember
Yeah.
that one.
And ended up losing almost your entire group. And I think that might have been the first time that you semi-successfully beat the boss because the boss glitched out.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we glitched it out like 3 times.
Yeah,
I'll
2 or
talk
3
about
times.
that.
So.
yeah, but we'll get there. The boss is a special
Halo Wars
case.
Pro.
I even had to change that because it'll tell you,
Died.
you know, if you pass a
That's
file
dead.
because it
The
would
piston,
originally
oh,
it would originally TP everyone like it does everything else. But if you
bit
have someone
standard.
that's super pro that does it like Mosh, then the rest of the group can easily get through. This
Okay,
is the
Bruce.
library of knowledge, which is our
Canadian beaver.
Yeah,
yeah,
I remember
there's a lot
reading
of-
this and being in
there's a
awe.
lot of just random lore in here. But there, you know, there's the lore that was written to give you background on Hestrel and everything in the dungeon itself.
Yeah.
It also, if you've noticed, the main colors are black and white in this, which is a theme that
That's
I've really
weird.
tried to stress. You know, hit you guys over the head within this dungeon.
Even
you know,
when we
the,
started with
yeah.
Matt, you know, white and
the clash between light and darkness.
I'm
Yeah.
dead.
Oh, I forgot
Which
what
is-
you wrote in here.
Is the point. There's also, you know, the goat.
Yo, is
text
it
in
okay
here.
to collect the skulls?
You can click all of these. I mean, there's
I
Nothing
mean,
new in
collect
here.
the skulls
collect the
This
skulls.
one.
What do you mean?
in
This
the
one is
skull room.
just-
Where are you?
I'm in the intersection
Oh.
number.
Don't go
Oh.
ahead.
I finished so long ago. You guys take forever.
Oh, I'm dead.
You're back over here.
Sad's dead again.
I always die.
Yeah, is there anything else that special that went into this room?
The only fear was that someone would V-clip through the glass up there,
Uh-oh.
but they really couldn't do much because you have to go through all 4 rooms to
To open
open
this?
the boss
Oh,
door.
okay. So even if you just went through the
So even
glass
if you got
here
like a
and
lucky
dropped...
break and V-clip through here,
and dropped an item in the frame, it still wouldn't open?
You'd get through, and you'd look like an idiot.
You'd get through, and then you'd get back to that intersection, and you'd have to wait for a dungeon team to come through and be like, oh, look, there's a person in here.
Oh, look out.
And it would be like that scene from Indiana Jones where they find the Crusader, and he's like, I have been here for 1,000 years.
That's funny. Alright,
Yeah,
move
but
on. to
This
the
room
next
was
one.
pretty straightforward. I mean,
Yeah.
no significant changes besides that we changed the drop right here so that people would stop lagging out.
Yeah, there were so many times where we would fall into
So
a
many
void.
times that you guys would find me in the TeamSpeak and send me like angry messages like, I lagged out, fix your dungeon.
Oh yeah, I remember that happened to me. I think it was the first time when I was doing this dungeon. It looks so weird too because it like bounces you up and down and just I don't know. It's weird.
Yep. You have to use a bit of creativity. Something that I haven't mentioned is, you're always falling back down into the same room, so it's kind of like you're going through a sewer system or something.
Yeah.
I wish that I could have made the entire dungeon connected, like at Helia when you go through like the portals and stuff like that. That would have been something if I could do differently, I would have done it. But it just wasn't something I was gonna do. Who put me out of game mode? Alright, we can go to the
You're
Hall
being
of
very,
Darkness.
very naughty.
Okay.
It's the Hall of Shadows.
Yeah.
Is it the Hall? Oh, the warp is Hall of Darkness. So.
Okay,
Hall of
mine's the
Shadows.
right.
It's my favorite room.
Yeah, this room looks freaking
What?
amazing.
Oh, you climb up the side of the pillar and then you
I think the
sort of,
ceiling looks
climb
better.
across the room.
The ceiling.
Don't-
Onto
I
it.
remember
No,
how
you can't see the
excited
ceiling
Halo
'cause
was
it's so
when
dark.
we came up with this.
Originally,
but
this
I
room,
have Optifine.
the room went only to the first two pillars right here, and so you're just like, oh, that's kind of lame.
Yeah.
And then I was like, we can expand the hill up top. So I expanded the hill up top and raised it a bit, and then I moved this one out, and it gets really close to the edge
Hello,
of the
small people.
edge. Oh, Mosh, let's shoot Mosh.
No PvP.
Wow.
Oh yeah, there are still holes here.
Yeah, I know. Don't talk about them. You're not supposed to get there.
Everyone,
Oh.
Hela missed 2 spots.
Remember that, all these projects are ongoing projects and subject to change. And
There's always holes and things that we can fix.
Yeah, but the
Nice.
dentral slash hestral claws coming out of the wall. That looks so amazing.
Yep. So those claws took a little bit to make, and they're not the first version of them. I was originally gonna have like a dragon head stick out of the wall, but it looked really weird when I made it.
Yeah, I
So
thought
we-
it
We
looked
got all
weird.
the skulls.
I'm getting one that's right here. I don't know if it's
So
in that.
we stuck with the hands that come out of the wall, and just a bit of lore for. I mean, this isn't anything groundbreaking new, but we've got the seals on the wall over there, the elemental seals, which are a lot stronger than the ones that bind the spires, because the spires are the sealing stones of the gods,
Yeah.
and they're their mortal essence, and they're stuck there in their suspended animation kind of.
Like a
Forever.
Pokemon.
Yeah, like a Pokeball.
Only not brutally crushed into a
Only
lump.
not depression. They're stuck in their own dimension pretty much. And so this one is a 4-pronged elemental seal. Is what I've coined it to be.
Yeah.
They have proper technical terms.
Yes, they
I think that's the
do.
wiki.
They do have proper technical terms, and the door itself is inspired from Legend of Zelda. The boss doors. And originally I was gonna be like, hey Robert, how hard would it be to make these chains fall down
Oh yeah,
and disappear?
big animation. That'd be cool.
And he was like, no.
No.
I give you a plugin, and that was it.
He was, at that point he was like, Halo, do your own command blocks. And so I did.
I was working on the
Took a
boss
while.
at the time anyways.
Yeah, the boss, there's many things that happened with the boss. Do we have the skulls yet?
I have one.
I have
Even-
I'm on top of the thing.
Even
Can I
the-
put it on here?
Okay, before we do the boss,
No,
one,
no,
do we get
you
like
still-
a
you still
refill
go
of pots and stuff?
Oh yeah. Can we like get a rekit?
and milk.
Is there anything special with the Hestral statue back there?
The Hestral sign?
Yeah.
That's just showing
I'll
me
get some stuff.
the eternal struggle between the two.
Oh, okay.
So
So you have
you know,
Astral
because
on one side
in
and
the
Dentral
trailer
on
it
the other
says
side?
that they fought, and it's that light and darkness clashing again.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wait.
here
Symbolism.
Ezra looks a bit wimpy compared to Dentral.
Can
He
we?
does.
Yeah.
Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Did I have to? Did I just fail this jump? Like, did?
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, you
Oh,
can
yeah,
still
you
press
missed
the
it.
button. You can still press the
Oh.
button and
Good
get the
job,
skull.
Matt.
Well, that's unfortunate.
But the skull will fall all the way down
Can I
to the
break
bottom.
this?
Sometimes
You guys need
a
anything?
thing that there's no way to get the skulls back, and the problem is that they're actually an item that if you try to log out, they do disappear now, which was a concern that we had, because what if someone was like, I'm just gonna get all these skulls and sell them on the black market?
Yeah.
AKA me. AKA
Can we-
Mom right now.
Can we do that with the TNT?
No,
Do you see it? No.
I don't think you can. It's renamed to something that's on.
No, you can't. It doesn't
Can
do
you?
it anyway. Yeah.
Oh,
Hush.
Hush.
Nothing. You
Edit that
can't.
out in post processing.
It's fixed now. Okay.
It's fixed now. Just got
Anyway,
fixed.
so these skulls you can't take out, and there's not really a point to anyway, because they're not gonna do anything for you anywhere else. But when you watch over here the door, if you come over here the door real fast,
Yeah.
That's doing
one
something
skull
pretty
is already
much.
here,
Yeah.
and they
I always
come up.
wondered about that.
They private staff execution coming soon.
This
No.
is the best. This is the best sound I will ever say. Like these chain sounds.
Yeah.
The
I
chains.
really like this part of it.
So wait, why is there
So-
one skull already there?
Yeah, who did these skulls represent?
Because I
the
didn't want to
gods?
do 4. Because the struggle
was
someone
it wasn't
came,
symmetrical.
someone came
Didn't
before
fit,
you
okay?
and placed one of them but failed.
Yeah.
No,
How
I
long
kn-
did it take you to come up with that?
I don't
Seconds
remember
just
why,
now.
but I think it was just like hey, look it, the skulls are missing, but one of them goes here. Let's go look for them.
Hashtag
okay.
war.
I
If
guess that makes
people d-
sense.
If
Yeah.
people didn't read
Yeah.
the lore. And I also did all the redstone for this one, and Robert isn't gonna look at it because it actually spans from like the door all the way back to the pillars over there. Because I don't know how to do delays or anything, so it was just a bunch of repeaters and command blocks. And let me see if I can get down there. It's pretty crowded. I'll bring Minereepers out
Well,
here.
Okay.
I'll mention too at this time that one of the things we're doing right now, and it's still ongoing as a team, is we're trying to update all the old dungeons to have a modern system that's a lot cleaner and favors
Isn't there
FPS.
just warped runes now?
Text 1, text 2.
So the reason we design some of these things as compact as possible is to try to save players as much FPS, is possible with still maintaining the function of the redstone.
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, that does look like old school compared to
Yeah.
Robert's
Robert's
stuff.
is like, we always joke about Robert, but we love him. Robert's redstone would be like 2 command blocks.
doing
and there's
this
like
entire
25.
thing. Yeah.
Stick 25 down there. I also got better at doing project between there and the door at Axis Mundi,
Oh yeah.
because a command block, if you look at this, there's a bunch of different segments on the chain right here, and it's like it takes them apart in a
Yeah.
counterclockwise. So a command block deals with all of those, and realistically you should be able to do those all in one, but I couldn't do it, so it's like 17 command blocks.
That's funny. Okay, are
Let's
we gonna
throw the
start?
skulls in there, and we're gonna start the boss room.
Yeah.
I don't want to start the boss room.
I mean, whoever put these chains up here was very messy about it. Like,
Yeah, they didn't really. No, this is like he got petrified halfway through. He was trying to break through, and they
Wait,
were
those
like,
are
no.
chains?
So do you
Those
want
are-
me to do the running around?
Yeah,
I mean, I
sure.
normally
It was
do
a
that.
big
I
cobweb.
totally forgot what side. It's like west.
When you're
first.
sealing
It's
gods
west.
away,
When
you
you're
don't
stealing
have all the
gods away,
time.
West and then
you
to
gotta
the
leave
left.
a chance for adventurers to
Here
Andrew,
we go.
to break it.
Now
Alright,
it's
you
just
guys
Andrew.
ready?
that's sad. No, it's sad. Oh. Don't do that.
I already checked a bunch of stuff in there.
Yeah.
before it's
Matt.
out, so.
And the door's
Did you
open.
break
and,
it, Matt?
No.
this was something that
no.
wasn't in there
I just
until
didn't see it.
I talked with a laser. And no one really reads it anyway because it's just a big puke of text on there.
I
Yeah.
was about to say.
Oh, and the day and night flashes between day
Yeah,
and night.
if we were outside, it flashes between day and night for
Yeah.
about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
The whole server.
Alright,
I don't
so
know if
now-
you know this, but I've gotten body offload that way before.
It's gonna start.
Not love
To
dub.
the left.
Love
To the
dub.
left.
That took so long to get right.
I may have
So-
gone the wrong way.
The heart
No, you're
makes
good.
a.
Keep going.
The heart makes the love dub sound that it does, which was gonna actually happen for a while until I was like, hey, wait, let's make an infinite loop of just love dub.
Yeah, that
I
that
really
was
like
actually
I'll mention
good.
that while I was working on Redstone, Halo would turn that on at his
Yeah.
leisure. Just to annoy me.
He would be working on it, and he'd be AFK, so I'd turn it on, and then leave, and he would message me
Oh,
like an
Pigman.
hour later, and be like, Halo, I came back to it going love dub.
How do you even go up? I've never been the person to
Get
go
off
up
set.
into.
You have to get out the plate, Seth.
Everyone move off.
So
Everyone
once
move
we
off.
Get out.
complete it,
Everyone
don't go
move off.
forward, because there's a lot to talk about. Ah.
Yeah, let's just focus on beating the dungeon.
I
Oh,
cannot
okay.
kill zombies today.
So you gotta kill. You gotta shoot all the buttons. And press all the buttons up here. They'll disappear afterwards.
Oh,
See,
okay.
like,
Oh, and it takes away
You're
the
getting rid of
chains.
this bone. Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
or the bone marrow, or
Sorry, I kinda
whatever
went
kind
quick.
of intended it to be in there.
I see.
Man, Andrew's the MVP right now.
Oh,
Oh, I'm pro.
Why am I getting targeted?
oh, baby.
Oh, no. Something hit me off the thing.
Oh, we're all getting with it.
Wait, you say
Same
you say you
diagonal,
died.
you don't get with it.
Someone in the heart right now?
No.
I don't think so.
Alan just goes over and his big.
I've just been standing here the whole time, just letting everyone else do the work.
There were some problems with this boss. One in particular, that once it was finished,
Heal.
there was an issue that people kept coming across where you could hit on this. As when I was testing it, I could figure out that it was about a millisecond that you had where you could step on a pressure plate after you stepped off it, and it would cause the whole
Halo.
boss to glitch out and cycle to the very end of the wave where you would win.
Pigman,
It was essentially
yeah,
like
great.
cheating the whole boss. So
Here,
that
here,
took
water.
a very long time to figure out and isolate and repair, but
I just want to say this right now. I just shot the pressure plate because I couldn't get there in time. That was so false. That's all I gotta say.
And Robert, that glitch that you
Sorry.
found, did you know about that before? And we're like, ah, nobody's gonna do that.
No, we never encountered it because
No.
we had tested the boss and we're like, oh, it works perfectly fine. And then it happened the very first day? Because I was out tubing and I get back and it's like they're at the boss room and I'm getting updates like every 30 seconds on the way back home because I only live like 7 minutes away from the lake
Yeah.
and I'm getting updates and Matt's like,
I
oh,
was
they're all gonna
spamming
die. And he's spamming me and then all of a sudden I get home and I'm running upstairs and Matt's like, holy crap, what the heck, the boss just broke. And I get home right as they come in. And you
And
guys
then you
got
come
to
in
the
and you're like,
loot
give
room.
me the things.
Yeah, and I
So
took the prize back from you guys.
and thus entered open heart surgery.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah, that's
at one time I had 16 copies of the heart pasted around the map above Alhassa, where I would keep
There was
testing
actually-
individual pieces
there
of it.
was a rogue one for a little while there.
I forgot about that. Yeah, I left one.
Yep, but there was also a rogue statue because if you look around, there's the
Halo.
guardians that hold up the ceiling and
Have you guys ever noticed looking around the edge on the black you can see eyes?
No, I haven't noticed that.
Oh,
Go
we'll talk
toward
about
the
that.
edge.
Yeah.
Once we beat
The edge is
boss-
too scary.
Oh my god, Robert.
Oh, you mean
Oh,
the
we got a
skull?
problem.
You
I saw that.
mean like the skulls everywhere?
You guys
Oh my
get off
gosh.
the pressure plate.
So why are the iron plates useless?
Alright.
We'll talk about
We're
it.
not.
We'll
Because
talk
like
about
no
it.
one goes in.
They're not useless.
They're not useless. They stop
No, they're not
people from
useless, but
spawning.
never one uses them.
It's just- yeah, there's not like you're not.
It's not
close
used.
enough. You're not close
I've seen
enough
some
to the
people
pigmen
use them to
spawn.
very great effect when they're having trouble with pigmen. That would be
Well,
gruesome.
But
Oh, no.
oh,
Look at
Baby, 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 baby.
ah! Oh, I got no
Yeah.
cheated back. Thank God. Are you just gonna step on the iron
Oh.
pressure plate?
Halo, I have a
Got it.
question.
Sad. What are you doing?
What?
Yes, Cat?
Whoa, so-
Why are there ginormous statues inside Next's body?
We'll talk about the guardians in a second.
Oh, those are guardians. I never really noticed them like that.
I really like the smiley face on the bottom.
Yay!
Yay, we did it! Alright, so,
Do we just chill?
And we're gonna
Um,
bandage.
Look at the eyes.
just chill here. Yeah, so if we
Yeah.
go over here, something that most people don't notice because the room is so dark is that there are eyeballs on the walls that look at you.
Oh
Wait, you
yeah,
guys
there
notice that?
are.
Oh, you guys don't have Optifine, I guess, because I have the void thing off.
There's
Whatever.
parkour behind the exit statue where you can get a close look up at
Behind which statue?
or the exit one.
Oh
Don't even
god, the
attempt to use those
piggies.
plates.
Alright,
On the tell myself, man.
I'm owie. I'm owie.
Get up on the
Okay.
stairs.
I'm owie.
We'll sit on the knee and we'll talk. Like it'll be like sitting on
Back
my
here,
knee and I'll tell you
Minereepers.
a,
Sitting
like a
on
bedtime
Daddy's.
story.
Which way?
Here?
Where's Matt? Oh, up there.
Don't go through.
Yeah, don't go
Anyway, so the boss room itself went through a lot of work before, well, a lot of pre-planning before we could actually do
Oh.
anything, and we were really pushing it close. Originally, I knew I kind of wanted to have it fight you guys fight Dentral for a while. I fought with that because he is, you know, a god. So how do you actually make it a fair
Bandage?
fight? Because if it was at full power, he probably would have, you know, crushed you guys into the ground,
Yay.
like whack-a-mole.
Yeah. Oh,
So, oh rip.
my turn, my turn. I did.
Anyway, so we're sitting here and I couldn't really figure out what I wanted to do. I thought like maybe we'll just have like a big black cloud and it'll be like his soul essence, and you'll have to go into the soul and you know do the heart thing.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here looking around, looking at models, and I'm like, oh look, it's a heart. What if we did a dragon heart? And so we put the heart in the middle right there. And if you look at it now, the red capillaries that were on it turned into stone to symbolize that, you know, it's sealed away again.
Oh,
like it's
yeah.
which, you know, there's lots of just random little things that we put in that most people don't see.
Yeah. I don't
and then
think
we
I've
also
ever
have-
even looked at the heart from this side view.
I thought it was because there was no blood in them anymore.
No.
Hey Matt, move. I'm taking a screenshot.
To answer, I think it was Kat's question about where we really are right now, I kind of consider us, you know, maybe inside of Dentral.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
what's
to like
Shrek
an
was part
extent.
of the
Inside his conscience, or like.
So we
Really,
had
like,
platform and
not-
4 statues.
Not exactly inside of like him, like realistic, like not like the magic school bus. We all didn't get on the Miss Frizzle's bus and shrink down to molecular size and go in him, but like in a different dimension, kind of.
And what's
And
with
so-
the Guardians?
The Guardians. So there's 4 of them in Mine Z, like similar to the Bible. You know, where there's the what is it? The trio. You know, the
Trinity.
the Trinity.
Uh-huh.
We
Holy
have
Trinity?
we have, I think, is it Tetrad? A group of 4? Yeah,
I don't
Tetrad.
know.
We have a
Something like
Tetrad.
that.
So they can symbolize, you know, Agni, Pluvia, Simoon, and Therum, or they can symbolize 4,
Yeah.
which is 4 is the biggest thing. If you look at lots of things in Shrine, you know, there's the 4 pillars, the 4 pillars that you light in the Trial of Fire. There's the 4 torches in the chamber room, which is the intersection. There's the 4 guys here, and then there's the 4 main supporting pillars in the Hall of Darkness.
Is 4 part
Yeah.
of the end game?
So I mean, it's really something that we beat in. Everything really has, yeah, Matt. Everything does have a meaning.
It's spelt wrong just to represent you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's spelled wrong. I didn't even notice that.
Did I spell something wrong? Oh, yeah, I did. Oops.
So we, you know, we know everywhere that every god is sealed besides one.
Yeah.
And it
Good
actually, I think,
job.
talks about it here somewhere. There was a lore block here that was like, oh no, that's somewhere else. Never mind.
That's in the magical path of light, as I named it.
Yep.
I
the
didn't
magical
actually know
path
its
of
name.
light.
Well, I didn't. It's just called the path of light.
No, so the other one is called, what is that? Hall of Shadows.
Y-
Yeah,
this
that
one
was
is
in the Hall of Light.
yeah. Hall
That
of
yeah,
Light.
that's the Hall of Light. Just call it the Trial of Light or whatever. So after the heart at DCS, because the DCS boss was one that was a lot harder to really figure out what we were gonna do, because the bosses have to have some kind of resemblance to the rest of their dungeon. So here if you look, there is a bit of a throwback to the DDR, you know, the Dance Dance Revolution room, because
Yeah.
you have those wither skulls going back and forth. So that would have been a cool connection if we'd still kept the DDR room in, but we took it out because it didn't really have a didn't really connect to the the 4 trials that
Yeah.
we were gonna
I
do
like that
afterwards.
room a lot, though.
Yeah,
But,
I
You
love
could put it in a
it.
different dungeon.
Yeah, you should put it in
we
a different
we
dungeon.
could definitely do it. It's
Yeah.
all
Put it
there.
as part of the DCS.
It's called
No.
Yeah,
Mansion
we'll just
Dungeon.
add an extension.
Like the first room is that.
Replace the first room.
Yeah. This room looks really good too.
But are there any questions before we go into the loot room?
Why is the
Good, you
lava
guys even
parkour the
feeling-
trial of Earth?
Oh,
that
yeah.
one. The way I see it is that was hot magma and stones, which are sandstone, to look like Earth. It could easily go both ways because of the lava, but when I thought about, you've got moving Earth platforms and big stalactites that are the main attraction, and the lava is just kind of there to kill you. Whereas in the Trial of Fire, you're actually using fire to light things.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, you know the pressure plates in the parkour room? Are those, like, significant, or are they just there to scare you?
No,
The pressure
those you
plates?
have to press all 4
You
of
have
the
to press
pressure.
all
You have
of
to
those.
press
Oh, you
those.
do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there are
You
4
can't
in
cheat it.
that one too,
When you
right?
do the dungeon, you just kind of always stand on those anyway. So
Yeah.
There are still a lot of Easter eggs in this dungeon and a couple others that not everyone has found, and probably some that most people won't ever find because they're just really subtly hidden and you won't know what to do
Yeah.
unless
If you're
unless you
looking
know-
for them, like
unless you're
actively
really
looking
looking.
for them.
But if you're going into a dungeon to look for an Easter egg, you'll probably die.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to just show you guys what we do behind the scenes. We can't go through all the redstone extensively because it
Yeah.
would take too long.
I like how the guardians are holding up the ceiling too.
Yep, they are.
That's pretty neat.
Oh.
So, like,
Very
holding it up so we
detailed
can get in.
ceiling.
Yeah, a very
Collapsing
detailed
There
very
were
ceiling.
lots of ideas. They have one eye, and I thought like maybe they can shoot the heart. With,
Oh
like,
yeah,
their
that would
laser
be
eye.
so cool.
They're laser cyclopses.
But I thought it would be a lot cooler just to jump up into the heart and kind of kill it.
Yeah.
Pretty cool that they have chains on them. All
Yeah.
of them, like, they have chains on
Let's go in here. Did someone pick up who picked up the reward?
Did anybody get it?
Did it?
it probably despawned. I don't know how.
It might have
works,
despawned.
them. Yeah, we
Yeah.
were sat in there for a long time.
Yeah.
Yep. And then something that's that we were also
Not
trying to
yet,
do
Zach.
in this update was actually make physical exits to dungeons instead of just like a TP out,
Yeah.
which is the easy way out. And it just so happened that I used the entire canyon plateau that Shrine to Dusk sits on, and we could easily walk out.
Yeah.
The loot rooms of these dungeons are so much more elaborate.
Easily
than,
walk
like,
out and
the
kill
other
Fire
ones.
Knight.
They have to
Yeah.
be kind of small because you can camp them. And then you come right out over here, and
You sprint away B because
you
need
sprint
water.
away.
So is there
Just
any
kidding.
final things you want to say, Halo?
Well, that was Shrine to Dusk, which was it's not the end game dungeon. I just want to clarify that people think that that has to be the hardest one because it's got Dentral in it, which is in a different tier of gods in Mindsy, but it's not the end game.
Fun.
Confirmed.
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 Okay.
I'll be there.
But you guys should keep looking for wherever Hestral is
Click the
sealed.
flower.
Ooh, so Hestral is sealed confirmed.
Yeah,
It's
it
in
even
mine
says
too.
it
I'm
even
just gonna
says
say
it.
that.
Ah.
Wouldn't that be funny if it was in Mindsy too?
Yeah, you have to
Wouldn't
do
it?
something in Mindsy 2, which opens a door in Mindsy 1.
That'd be way too hard. Shrek is Hestral. Oh, Matt.
I mean, it would be possible. You could just have a command go across server that gives you an item or something like that.
But we couldn't do these dungeons. I think as a final thing to say, we couldn't do these dungeons without the help of nearly the entire staff team because they do pitch ideas for things, especially when you get in a slump. And Robert was really the driving force behind all the cool things. We couldn't have any of the really cool interactive rooms without Robert spending a lot of his time to do the redstone in there. So if anyone, he deserves the biggest thanks for this update.
Thanks, Robert.
Thanks, Robert.
Robert's been spending
Thanks,
hours
Robert.
on this.
I was eating.
Well, I guess that's it then. That's the developer walkthrough of Shrine of the Dusk.
With commentary.
With commentary, yeah. Well, I
And
guess
computer
it has
crashing.
to.
Commentary by
And
your
computer
streaming
crashing,
line.
yay.
You can't false advertise. You have to at least put subpar commentary.
But yeah, I guess thanks so much to everybody who helped out with making the dungeon, to everybody who played the dungeon and actually did it, and most of all to you, Halo, for doing this walkthrough with us.